Hey guys, Ben here. Welcome to episode 33 of my daily videos about copywriting. In today's episode, we'll continue speaking about the fourth type of stories to tell in your marketing. Yesterday we covered debunking myths, and today we'll look at misconceptions. So without further ado, let's dive right in. First of all, as promised in the last video, let's quickly clear up the slight difference between a myth and a misconception. If a myth is a false belief based on wrong information that you received, what is a misconception? If we look at the word itself, we can identify two parts. Mis, which means bad or wrongly, and conception, which means in this case comprehend or grasp. So instead of hearing about a myth and believing in it, misconception would be to observe or perceive something incorrectly and thus draw the wrong conclusions from it. Does that make sense? Here's an example. Are you aware of the amount of personal data Google and Facebook are collecting about you? Well, you might live under the misconception that they are only collecting the bare minimum of data that's necessary to deliver their services. The truth is, most of us chose not to read their terms of service when using those services. You could say we chose not to be informed. Another example. Did you ever have a misunderstanding with someone because they used a word that has different meanings? I, for example, recently realized that shipping a package doesn't always mean it is sent via a ship, but that's what I thought. It's a general term for transporting goods. So that was a misconception of mine that confused me before I cleared it up. There lies a danger, because a confused mind always has no when you're trying to sell them something. In business, a misconception could be that you think marketing doesn't work because all the agencies you ever hired brought no sales. That's where myth and misconception can overlap or differ. If all your life everybody in your family or on the news told you that marketing wouldn't work, that would be a myth. It's wrong information given to you, which is not based on your observation. On the other hand, if you hired some agencies in the past and for whatever reason they failed, now saying that marketing doesn't work is a misconception. And that could be one that would prevent you from hiring an actually good agency. Can you see how a misconception would block you from testing out a service? That is the same thing that happens to your customers. They might have some idea in their head that prevents them from actually trying you out. Know them, address them, and clear them up in your marketing, and you will resonate with your audience. That's all I have for you today. Let me know if you learned something, and also let me know if you like these kind of in-depth breakdowns of words and concepts, or if I'm going too far with it. I'll see you tomorrow.